of all the times.
We are back. All right. Hey everyone, welcome back to Nothing Nerdy. I am here with the Inspector Who Reacts, and we are going to be discussing the latest episode of the Clone Wars. How are you, Inspector?
Yes. I'm ready to talk about this episode. Like how I said for the last couple weeks, I didn't write down much.
Yeah.
I have a full page this time. I've wrote down a lot to talk about.
You look like a slacker. Hi, Daniel. Welcome. Bonjour.
Hey.
Buongiorno.
Yep. No needed? No good?
Yep.
Okay.
I told all of you, by the way. The doubting. Oh.
No, we never doubted. We just were like, we knew this was going to be good. We expected this to be good, and it met our expectations.
The negativity. Are you kidding me? We were allowed to be critical, and the last few episodes were like the last few episodes.
The last arc was.
It wasn't great.
I mean, compare this arc to this.
That was nothing. And I'm sorry, but you didn't need 4 episodes to get the point that Ahsoka is learning the viewpoint of the people, of what they thought of the Jedi. Like, we didn't need 4 episodes for that.
We didn't even need an arc.
No.
It could have been like a surprise.
Yeah.
Like, we could have had I thought, I was thinking about that. That would have been cool as we had,
I know you're kidding me.
I was thinking that we could have had Son of Dathomir to explain Maul. That became a comic. Did you read that comic? I don't think you did, but...
No, but I've heard that it's out there.
Yeah, but it's basically the unreleased Clone Wars arc about what happened to Maul between his fight with Palpatine and now.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I'm really upset that didn't get made, but I'm just I'm definitely excited with what we're going to see in this episode, and what happened in this episode. I'm actually planning on when we get before the final episode comes out. I'm just gonna rewatch the whole thing as a movie, and then watch the final episode. Like that way, it's like the whole one full part,
like a full movie. I like that. Hi guys, what's going on?
It's like it makes me extra upset that that there's a virus going on, because I would love to have this in a theater, the whole arc in a theater, just watch it on the big screen.
Dave Filoni should reward us when this is all over and somehow get this in theaters. Yeah,
Clone Wars started on a movie and it should end on a movie.
Yeah, it's going to be a movie basically the way they presented it. Yeah. Don't be upset, we got a lovely adventure with 2 people from Lower Coruscant showing Ahsoka what the Jedi are. For 4 episodes!
Yeah. So, first things first, we had the classic Lucasfilm opening.
Yep, from back in the day. Yep.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. When it first started, I was like, did I click on the wrong thing? Like, what is this? Not the right episode? What's happening here?
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Yeah, it gave it that whole movie theme. It was pretty cool.
And then they started with the title in red, and not the Clone Wars theme, but the actual Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
The music was just
even more of a movie feel.
Yeah. That was a nice addition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Getting us ready for the beginning of the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was I felt like that was a smart move on their part. Really gave it that movie feel, and really made it even just another thing that connected it to the movie. Like, it made it feel like a movie, and it's like, yes, you are getting closer to episode 3, and so
and it even says part 1.
Yeah. Part 1 of this series.
Well, I was thinking about this morning, but I think one little kind of cool thing would have been cool if they actually had a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, just before that was just one little tiny thing would have been that would have been kind of cool to throw in.
I didn't even think of that. And an opening crawl.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Oh, can you imagine
that?
Everybody would have freaked
hit
out.
It home. Just hit it. I can't. Now that I think about it, no, the original movie Clone Wars didn't have an opening crawl, did it? Or it just started with the the usual.
I feel like that's something we would know.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. I only saw it once, and it was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
The last episode is 3 days after episode 11. By the way, May 4th, yes.
Yeah, the final episode is going to be on May the 4th, which I kind of predicted like months ago. And I'm so happy that that's going to be the final.
Yeah.
That's the celebration day.
That's going to be a busy day because there's that, and then they have like an 8-hour documentary of behind the scenes of The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I kind of wrote down. Is like I wanted to if after like Clone Wars and after that, like the week after, we could talk about The Mandalorian behind the scenes stuff.
That'd be fun.
Like,
can you imagine if I do an 8-hour live reaction?
Oh my gosh. I know a live stream reaction.
That would be so funny. I'm not doing it, but that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Wasn't Rogue One the first without a crawl? Maybe.
The first, it was an anthology, and yeah, it's technically the first movie without a crawl. Which, personally, I'm kind of upset. I kind of didn't like that. I didn't like that Rogue One didn't have a crawl.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want it to feel like a typical Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but what I was saying is like even the video games had crawls.
Mm.
But I can also understand like Rogue One is technically A New Hope's crawl, so that's kind of.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
But I do like what Solo did. Is they didn't have a crawl, but they did have a little like the blue text, like explaining a little bit of backstory, which is like I was kind of like if they ever bring up anthology movies to come back again, I would like it if every anthology movie, if they're not going to do a crawl, at least do like the little blue text beginning, so that like because Rogue One kind of just jumps you with it and just jump scares you with it.
A lot of the video games aren't canon.
Yeah. But
I knew I liked you.
Yeah, that they put effort.
Is High Republic get a crawl?
We'll see. So yeah, we have a little. So this episode opens with the usual, Admiral Yularen talking about what's happening around, and we actually see some of the Jedi are being sent on the Outer Worlds to help, rally the clones or, help the outer planets that are struggling.
Yeah, we see Plo Koon, we see Aayla
Secura, and we see them on the planets that they were on.
Their final missions.
On Kata Nemoidia and Felucia.
Yeah.
And Grievous, for that one shot he had, looked really good. He looked really detailed. I'm kind of upset we might not see more of Grievous. Like,
maybe we will. Who knows?
I don't know. I mean, it'd be not. Maybe like next episode they give us another backstory thing, and they actually cut to some Coruscant stuff that we didn't like Palpatine getting captured by Grievous.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And in that opening segment, we also saw Kanan.
Yes.
With his master. I thought that was cool.
We saw that, which, we might. We might get that in Order 66. We might get that.
I hope we get to see more of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be sad. That's gonna be so sad. But we get to see Caleb Dune become Kanan.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something. The animation, I think. I've been praising the animation almost every episode, but I think they went even beyond with this. Like the smoke, the particles, just everything. It felt. If the characters didn't look cartoony, it would look like a movie. Honestly.
Yeah, it definitely looked very realistic, and again, I noticed they looked. I don't know if I'm just noticing it more, but I felt like I was like, wow, they really look so close. To their characters in episode 3. I noticed it with Anakin, but I guess because we saw more of Obi-Wan in this episode, I noticed it more so with Obi-Wan, that he just looked more like, I don't know, himself.
They are literally hours from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I watched another video and they said it was like an hour before Revenge of the Sith starts.
Like later in the episode when Ahsoka is when the Siege of Mandalore begins, like there's like the drum music,
Mm-hmm.
and that music is the exact same music that happens at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith when we see the Venator cruiser and Anakin and Obi-Wan fly over it.
Oh, that's
so cool. It's literally like when Ahsoka is taking her siege is the exact same time Anakin and Obi-Wan are saving Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so crazy.
It's so if you think it basically that means Ahsoka's Siege of Mandalore is going to take like weeks if we're going, or a week at least if it's the same amount of time Anakin goes from beginning of the Revenge of the Sith to the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
So either Ahsoka's on a really long siege, or the Anakin's fall in the movie is a lot faster than I thought it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This episode is so much.
Yeah.
This episode is so much.
Let's see. We posted the music in Discord.
Yes, that's where I heard that, and I saw Wee's little post about it, and it was like, oh, it's so good.
I missed it.
We were like, this stream was already the last arc is just like, here's a 40-minute stream, here's a 20-minute stream, here's an hour stream. This might go on for a while because this episode's like so much. It's such a good episode.
Yeah. There was jam packed with so much stuff, with so much good stuff. Gar Saxon's helmet looked amazing, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to see Saxon, who's from Rebels.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next the episode starts.
Obi-Wan and Cody are trapped on a bridge.
Yes. And they're losing their battle, and who comes to save the day but Anakin.
Yeah, like smug boy Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
He's just standing there.
Yeah.
He's just standing there in the middle of the bridge as the shots are just going around him, and he's just like, what are you guys doing down there? I loved him. I loved him doing that. It was so funny. And everyone's like, get down. Anakin's like, what are you doing? We're Jedi.
Yeah, it gave that feel of their relationship, Obi-Wan kind of getting himself into trouble, and Anakin jumping in to save the day in his own way, and that joking around between them. Smug Anakin or was Kenobi? Listen, all right.
This planet wasn't Cato Nemoria, but I thought it was for a second, and somebody like pointed out that what if this was the thing that Obi-Wan is like when Anakin says like, I saved you like 10 times, and Obi-Wan's like, that's the 9 times. That one on Cato Nemoria doesn't count. It's like, oh, that would be funny if this was that moment. It doesn't count for Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's funny.
Here's Obi-Wan like struggling, and Anakin's just like, I'm here to save the day.
Yeah, that was a really funny moment, and he's just like dodging the shots like it's nothing, and I don't know, kind of reminded me of whatchamacallit in The Rise of Skywalker when Kylo like pulled out the saber, and he's like, little.
So when Anakin's like walking up to the droid army, I had a Last Jedi moment when like Luke is walking up to the First Order, and it's like he's just gonna. I was just wondering, is this gonna be like the same thing where like Anakin's. Maybe I don't know if he was going to project or anything. I didn't think they'd go that far, but I thought Anakin's like going to face the First Order, but it's how it's supposed to be. How Luke probably could have done if he was there.
Oh, that's cool. That would have been a cool feature.
Stops all the lasers or whatever. It was just like, but yeah, like I love what Anakin does. He just basically tricks like, you're here to surrender.
Yeah.
Like, we surrender.
Oh, and then one of the droids is like, it's a trap.
Oh yeah, like the droid's like, well, okay, we've never had this happen before. And then their commander droid comes and is like, what are you doing? It's a trap! Literally, Admiral Akbar says, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then we get the Return of the Jedi music.
Oh, yeah?
We get Jabba's barge when the Sarlacc attack, we get the same music when Luke first pulls out his lightsaber. He like does the flip, comes back, grabs the lightsaber, and goes into that music.
Oh, I didn't realize the music was the same.
Yeah, the same music kind of shows up when Anakin pulls the droid and cuts it, and then the clones say that they fly now. The clones fly.
They fly now. They fly now.
Which, yeah, that was also funny. All the clones are just hanging there, just waiting. It's like, I love what Cody says. It's like, just a little bit longer. It's like, oh.
Yeah, those poor clones. Forrest pulled the droid and took his head. Yeah, no, that was a cool scene. So, and then is the next shot when they're back?
Well, yeah, the
or did I miss something?
Rex and the clones go and attack the droids, do their attack, and then Obi-Wan sends his kids to go help the fight with Cody and them. It's like, sir? It's like, yes, you may join the fun.
They get a call.
Yep, and then they get a call from Fulcrum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I thought of, when they said Fulcrum, I immediately thought of Rebels, and that was the name that Ahsoka had used.
Yeah.
But it was also in, it was The Mandalorian? Was it mentioned?
No, I don't think The Mandalorian used it, but I think...
No, not that he used it, that it was mentioned, the name was mentioned. It was referenced somewhere else.
I don't remember where it was ever referenced.
Definitely in Rebels, but...
I think Clone Wars started because that was Saw Gerrera's
right.
I think signal.
Okay. For some reason I thought it was mentioned in that with something. Okay. Maybe I'm getting stories confused.
And actually I forgot Ahsoka kind of started Fulcrum because I remember the other Fulcrum that happens later in the series of Rebels.
All over my face, sorry. Yeah. Did Vader or Tarkin ever hear the name Fulcrum in Rebels? Especially Vader.
Yeah, that would have been, like, looking back at it, that would have been a huge giveaway.
Yeah. I was watching another video and they mentioned that, like, did Vader kind of know what was going on all along, or, like, did it, like, tip him off sometimes? But
it could have been. Usually when they use the name, it was like a backup code, right. Sort of. So it wasn't like it's not a secure frequency.
Mm-hmm. If Anakin
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's
how it works, but I'm pretty sure there was a reason Ahsoka used it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
go ahead.
Vader forgets a lot of things. Like he kind of forgets. Like here, Tatooine, and I forget it. It's like my past, the Jedi Temple, all that stuff. Man, forget it. My wife, forget it. Just put it down. I am not Anakin anymore. I am Vader.
I mean, I guess it's true. You don't know. I mean, I didn't read the comics, so I know even less. Mm-hmm. But maybe all the trauma he went through could have blocked out certain things, or he could have lost some memory. Did he forget Tatooine? He burned Owen and Beru.
Well, he sent whatever clones or not clones, troopers and people were sent there. There's like different versions. I don't know which one's canon. See, that's the thing. That one I don't know which one's canon. What happened to Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru?
Well, I think it's confirmed that the stormtroopers were sent.
Yeah, but I think I also heard the one that Boba Fett was also involved.
And that, like, Vader sent them? He was killing the past. Let the past die.
You're still holding on!
Oh, man. Alright, so then,
So, yeah, we get the trailer scene where they're back on the ship, and Anakin wonders what's going on. Then he sees the hologram, and it's his apprentice. It's his sister.
It's Ahsoka, yeah. And he's just like the look on his face was just, oh my gosh,
it was so adorable.
Yeah, he was like he was. You could say he was so happy, and like he didn't know like what to say, and he was like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Where are you?
It's like somebody like there was a channel I watched, and they described the way they described it. Like they know that like how they described it, even though the characters aren't in a romantic relationship, but they described it as like it's like when two people who used to date meet up again, and one person's like doesn't want to like make it feel like awkward.
Yeah.
But they're obviously like they still like care about the person, and the other person either doesn't care or is totally cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Ahsoka was very Jedi master like. She kept her cool the whole time.
Very, we got awkward Anakin and emo Ahsoka.
Yeah. Well, Anakin was always awkward when it came to women, so at least he didn't take that time to ask her how she felt about Sand. Ahsoka was distant. But yeah, that's true.
And Ahsoka's got a new outfit.
Yes, I like it. It's very so Jedi-like. Like
it's like Jedi and Mandalorian mixed.
Yeah.
And that's so good.
I like it better than the suit.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite Ahsoka outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably I was gonna go ahead.
No, I like the one that she had in later on in the Clone Wars.
The second one she had?
The second one, yeah. But but this one...
Yeah, that's probably my second favorite.
Yeah, this one took the cake.
After this. Yeah. This one's so good. I like the blue.
Yeah. Blue is her color. She looked great.
Yeah, so Anakin's just like, hi, Ahsoka, how you been? How you been? Ahsoka's just like, we got work to do.
Yeah.
and poor Anakin, he looks so sad after,
yeah,
he looked so upset after that. He felt rejected.
Yeah, he looked like a little, deflated, let down. And she was like, business first. We'll talk later. I really liked when they met. They played the Force theme, or it added a little something to that moment.
And just this episode.
I know.
This beginning of the movie.
Yeah, the movie. But yeah, so then they... So
we have a council meeting with Mandalorians, with Bo-Katan and the Jedi.
Yeah. And, talking about what's going on, what's happening to the people of Mandalore, and talking about Maul, and Bo-Katan says to, Obi-Wan, what about what happened to my sister? I thought she meant something to you.
Yeah. I just love that, the tension just, really got serious. And even Anakin was just like, damn.
Yeah.
That was low.
And I wanted to, I love Obi-Wan, but I wanted to punch him. And he was like, I can't let my, personal feelings get in the way. Oh, come on, man.
Well, if you think about it, Obi-Wan's personal feelings got him to go find Satine, got Satine captured, and him captured, and got Satine killed. So his feelings technically are involved. He realized a mistake.
Yeah.
He also doesn't want, I guess you could say, a war on Mandalore again for Satine, and because Satine would be against that. So there's a lot of things. I totally understand why Obi-Wan is the way he is, even though I know it's not what we expect.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan's kind of this is him learning his Jedi way, the ways of a Jedi.
No, I mean, he acted very Jedi-like, not letting his emotions get in the way. Hi, Elsa. How are you?
Basically, the opposite of Anakin.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's the opposite of Anakin in this situation. It's I can't let my feelings get in the way. I can't, the mission first, everything else first,
Yeah.
And
I just wanted him to fight for his woman. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But that's just the woman in me. What can I say?
And so Obi-Wan goes to discuss with the council. Bo-Katan goes to discuss with the Mandalorians.
Mm-hmm.
Anakin and Ahsoka get some time together to chat.
Yeah. And, when they're walking down the hall together, the clones are, like, all saluting her. And she's like, they shouldn't be doing that. Like, I'm not a Jedi anymore. I left. Mm-hmm. And Anakin's like, loyalty means everything to the clones, which is ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really foreshadowing moment.
And they're like, and he was like, they understand what you went through, and then he opens up the doors and they're all lined up and they painted their helmets.
Yeah.
To honor her.
That's so good. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, that's so good. And I actually was wondering, like, when did they do this?
Yeah.
And then, Anakin mentions they did it as soon as they found out you were back. They would immediately get the crayons.
Yeah, get the crayons.
whatever you have.
Get one of the baby clones. Just start coloring.
However many. It's like one clone. We're on clone 100, and clone 101 has no crayon left. It was we need to get the others.
Maybe they borrowed makeup from Padme.
I could see that.
She's an expert at face paint. Maybe she made a special visit.
It's like, call Rex. Get some orders from Padme. We need paint.
Here comes the tears. The helmets.
Yeah, but somebody also back in the Clone Wars movie, how young Ahsoka was just like, I'm a Jedi, so I outrank the clones, and Rex was like, Rex even says to Ahsoka, I believe experience is what ranks some sort of thing. And now, many years later, now Rex is like, you're my commander now. So now he respects Ahsoka because of her experience.
Yeah.
It's like the roles have flipped now. So weird. So good.
And what's his face? Anakin gives Ahsoka a box.
Yep.
And in that
she grabs the box and we get interrupted.
Yeah.
Palpatine's crashing in on our party.
Mm-hmm. They gotta go rescue him. Obi-Wan comes and tells them what's going on. We gotta go rescue him, and Ahsoka gets mad. He's not the one who needs us right now. You're putting politics before people.
Yeah.
People of Mandalore need us.
I get what Ahsoka means, and I totally understand why she's like this.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's the center of the Republic.
Yeah.
It's under attack.
Yeah.
Also, that's where the Jedi Temple is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of both morally and strategically, it's a weak point we can't let get weaker. So it's I feel like Ahsoka's not thinking about the bigger picture in the situation.
Yeah.
I know Palpatine's the main reason they're going, but it's not it's like Mandalore versus the whole Republic situation. If Coruscant falls, then it's game over pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, she's I'm with everything that happened and with everything she learned about how the Jedi are perceived, she's probably letting that affect her, kind of cloud her vision, her opinion, I guess.
Heck, her two friends she made are on Coruscant, so it's
that's true too.
Unless they're not, but it's you think about them too.
Yeah. So here's a question. If Ahsoka has her own command of clones, what happens when the order comes down?
We'll see. And speaking of which, guess who just got promoted to commander? Who's basically going to get the call.
Mm-hmm.
So Rex becomes Commander Rex now. And it's somebody brought this up, but somebody there's like conflicting I don't want to say discussions, but like they're unsure if he had like in the earlier episodes he has the scar from the chip removal.
Oh.
And then in later episodes, but like now it doesn't seem like he has that scar, so it's unsure if we're not sure if it's been removed yet or not now. Like it could have been something.
That is a whole episode on its own. So like it could be out of order, or do you think it just like
well, this is the end, so it can't be out of order.
Then maybe that was just like a screw up on.
Could be
with animation.
So we'll see. We'll see when we get the call what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's already Rex did pull out his chip by this point.
Okay. Well, yeah, yeah, because we saw that already, so it should have happened. So then maybe it was just like an issue with animation, like an oversight. I don't know. That if it wasn't there, I didn't notice it. So if you're saying it wasn't there, then
yeah. I mean, I've heard some people mention it. Maybe they missed it or something, or there's just some shots that didn't have it modeled in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So I'm pretty sure he has it out by this point, but who knows? Maybe there might be a slight change to add more drama.
Yeah. And what Ahsoka says very interesting. It is not the Republic that you are going to save with the Chancellor. When a person becomes a symbol of his draw. Yeah. Maybe they're going to retcon and have him pull it out when the order comes through. But I thought it was out already too. I guess
that's what I'm thinking is like either something happens and it happens after Order 66 or during Order 66 if they have that time. Or it's already done and, whatever happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird how it's like, it's this impending doom.
I know, because we all know what's coming.
Mm-hmm. And,
stop.
We'll come to that point. Is everything right?
My phone just won't stop.
Oh.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna put it in the other room before I throw it in the other room. So hold on. And my dog got into the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm back and I'm focused. Okay. All right. So then Ahsoka and Anakin see each other for the last time.
Yeah, Anakin gives her lightsaber.
Yeah.
And which I don't know if that's ever like. I really hope this was explained somewhere, but I wonder why they're blue now.
Well, did he say he made some changes to it?
I think he did. But I feel kind of it feels weird that he would, modify them.
Yeah.
I
kind of think of it like in Harry Potter, like the wand chooses the wizard. Like each wand is very unique to the individual.
Yeah.
So to change someone's lights, I look at it like lightsaber, like kind of the same thing.
That's actually
the
something mentioned is like the Kyber crystals choose their Jedi sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's weird because on the one hand I kind of like that adding of kind of mysticism and mystery and magic to Star Wars or something like that. But on the other hand, it makes it feel like you can't have another lightsaber.
Yeah.
Sort of, like it kind of, because it feels like the lightsabers were always just tools. Like Luke had went through it, had to make, because he couldn't get crystals. Because that's the thing. Luke, I don't know if it's in canon.
I was about to ask you, is that what you're about to say? Is that canon?
There's more. We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know how it is. But Luke, there's two theories. The main one, the original one, was Luke built, synthetically made his green lightsaber. The green lightsaber crystal, because you could actually make synthetic crystals. And that's what the original red lightsabers used to be, were synthetic crystals. Before the bleeding thing was added. Which is another thing I'm on the fence about. I'm here or there on that. But there was the other theory is that Luke found Qui-Gon's saber in Obi-Wan's shed, and took Qui-Gon's saber crystal and added it to his saber, which I kind of like that one more.
Yeah, isn't it in one of the... Not that I read it, but isn't it in one of the comics that that Luke did go back to Tatooine and went to Obi-Wan's quarters where he lived or whatever?
That certainly did happen because he had to get the schematics to build a lightsaber, and that's why Luke's lightsaber actually looks like Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
So what would make sense?
I also like that. Yeah.
Synthetic crystals, and why did they need to mine?
I don't know, because I guess the natural crystals are much more powerful than synthetic ones. Or I don't know. It's a weird. Is something I
questionable canon material. All right, this is our homework for next week. How did Luke get his crystal?
It's not. I don't know. It's non-canon now because now we have bleeding and force magic crystals. It's crystals that choose you.
We're gonna look into it.
But yeah, that was the old canon's description of things. Where were we? Oh yeah, but okay. So I told you.
OMG, you just admitted it was non-canon.
Because it's not. Because that's what Disney did to us.
They uncanonized everything.
Now we have new rules that we have to learn.
Somebody look this up.
Okay, so yeah, but Anakin messes with Ahsoka's lightsabers, gives them a different crystal color. But I will say I do like her with blue lightsabers better than the other colors that she's had.
I mean, I think white is by far the coolest, but like I always associate her with the green ones.
Yeah. So. And I like her with the green and the yellowish ones, but I think blue just fits right now for her.
Yeah.
What do you mean we don't even? That doesn't mean what we don't what?
He probably just cleaned them. Ahsoka was at least 18.
Yes, let's get that green grime out of that blue crystal.
Maybe he borrowed some paint from the clones.
We have to talk about non-canon because it's the past. We can't let the past die. We can't kill it.
Not let it go. All right. They say goodbye, probably for the last time.
It is definitely for the last time because Ahsoka does mention in Rebel the last time she saw Anakin was off to save the Chancellor.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was. Like even like that the one shot where where Anakin's shoulder looking at Ahsoka, looks almost like it's trying to match the shot where they meet again,
face to face, battle off. Yeah, it was. That scene was very sad. Yeah, and you knew the next time they see each other was going to be that moment where they face off.
Oh man, I was kind of hoping we get to see them like get on their starfighters, the yellow and the red starfighters that they fly. But yeah, it was kind of that was just a hope.
Yeah. You're a paradigm. Hello. Non-canon is like an X. They aren't part of your current life or future, but it's still relevant. You know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
There's still something to learn from them.
Yeah. I like that. I really like that.
So now begins the Siege of Mandalore.
Yes, yeah. So Anakin and Obi-Wan go off to save the Chancellor. Ahsoka goes off to Mandalore, and she kicks ass.
So yeah, Mandalore defenses like basically start taking down clones, and they didn't bring a jetpack for Ahsoka. Like they just thought, no, you'll be fine. Like nobody.
She's a Jedi. She's a Jedi. She can just fly. I mean, she literally was.
She flies now.
Yeah. She flies now.
Yeah, So like Ahsoka like, I'll be fine, and just we get the Force music. We get this theme. It was such an epic scene. Then we cut into Ahsoka's music.
Yeah.
As she goes down, taking down another of Maul's Mandalorians and saving clones.
Yeah.
Such an epic scene.
Yeah, she just like each scene was like, oh my gosh, and she's just like flying and gliding, like she's I don't even like her style is just like, it's like a dance, like it's just so
graceful.
Yes, like fluid, and
the way she uses her lightsabers too just felt so much more like better choreographed too. Like, the choreography I feel is much more. It's less janky. Like how like in the older seasons, it was very like posed. Like the other season of posed. This one felt just a little bit more like. The animation was much smoother with it, much more human.
Yeah. And Bo-Katan too. I was like so impressed with her. Like she was like a badass. I mean, she's just like no mercy.
She's a Mandalorian.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's tough and she knows how to fight, but I was like, wow, I would not want to cross paths with her. That would be. She's just she's good. She was good.
Yeah. So yeah, we get like as soon as Ahsoka and Rex and everybody lands, we get into the dome. We get into the big battle. Carl, I think Saxon, like is basically fighting a bunch of clones, and then like he goes down to the tunnels. I think they basically make their retreat.
Yeah.
While Ahsoka and Bo split up to go deal with Maul and the Prime Minister guy. But yeah, like it was really cool seeing all the different Mandalorian armors. Especially like the red Maul style kind of armor was kind of just it's really neat how Maul has influenced his section of group. And even the Prime Minister has his own armor too, which is really it just looked really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was because of the armor. I almost like didn't recognize him at first. I was like, wait, what? That's that guy. So they're down in the sewers. Bo-Katan is going after the Prime Minister, and when she finally gets to him, like
there's this big battle.
Yeah.
With she just kicks everybody out, puts everybody down.
She kicks their ass, and well, anyway, basically we find out that
it's a trap.
It was a trap. Maul wanted the Jedi there, but didn't want this Jedi.
The wrong Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they should have named this episode, The Wrong Jedi. Oh wait, no, that was the name of. That was the name of another episode.
That was the name of. Wasn't that the name of the Jar Jar episode?
Oh, was it? I think it was the name of the one when Ahsoka gets accused of, killing.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe I don't know. But you're right. I think there was an episode called The Wrong Jedi.
Okay, I feel like we would know this.
Where is we?
He's in that, I guess. But anyway,
Mandalorians sided with Maul, added horns to their helmets. That mean the series. Oh.
Wait, let me read that again.
Mandalorians
that sided with Maul added horns to their helmets. Does that mean the Forager from the Mandalorian series was part of Maul's? Yeah.
The lady Smith.
I saw that in a video. I think I saw that somebody was talking about that in a video.
That'd be an interesting
as
connection.
Like maybe she was. Yeah, maybe she was from there.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting connection.
I guess we'll find out.
Because they were part. It was part of Death Watch that saved our Mandalorian guy. And I think Death Watch did merge with Maul. So, we'll see.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something they'll explain at some point.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so Bo-Katan quickly tries to warn Ahsoka.
They're in the tunnels.
Yeah.
And, Ahsoka gets knocked out from a rocket. And the clones go after the Mandalorians, but get picked off before Ahsoka can regroup.
Yeah. The clones get knocked out, taken out. And then, all of a sudden
and then she gets surrounded by the group, and then the man shows up.
Kenobi.
Why are you here? Just and then it ends.
Yeah.
Like straight cut to the credits and silence. And I'm just this is, again, the opening begins with buoy, titles and everything, and it ends with silence. This is serious. Serious clones.
I liked how the buzz of his lightsaber carried on into the credits. The credits started, but you could still hear it, and it was ooh, give me the chills.
I haven't watched any of the trailers because I'm not going to do that. But I'm really curious. If we're already at this point, we've already found Maul. What's the rest of the episode? What's episode 2 or the next episode going to be? What's episode 10 going to be? Ahsoka's already technically captured or trapped by this point.
Well, we know that they're going to face off.
Yeah, we know that it's going to be later. Just I'm so curious if that's going to be the third episode or the next episode. There's a lot.
I don't know. What will next episode start with the sound of the saber? Yes, it carried over from the credits, and it's going to start in the next episode. Listen, I thought it was pretty cool. It was it didn't just cut right to the music. It credits, lightsaber sound. I was hoping for Kenobi.
Yeah, that was the episode. That was part 1.
Yeah, only part 1. 3 left.
Just basically to say whatever you're saying. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
This is cool, and I mean, we were hyped for this arc, and so far it's exceeding the expectations we were ready for. So
yeah, it's pretty exciting. They cut it they can combine it to be a movie. That'd be really cool if they do that at some point. When this is all over, either release on Disney Plus or
DVD or
movies
or theaters, something. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe next year's celebration, they will actually, when people can go back to cons and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If next year's nicer to us. But yeah, maybe they'll put it a special screen where con viewers can watch the episode as a movie.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
So yeah.
I just got a second notification that you're live.
Huh?
I just got a second notification that you're live. I got one before, and then I got it again on my desktop, not on my phone. Well, my phone's not even here. No, it could just be my computer.
Huh.
It could just be delayed. I could delete notifications on here. I don't know. I don't think you're live, but...
So, okay, so we talked about the episode, and we talked about the Mandalorian's behind-the-scenes stuff, which would be an interesting thing to discuss.
Yeah.
After Clone Wars. We're probably going to get a lot of really cool announcements May the 4th, and we are going to get the final episode of the Clone Wars on May the 4th. So it's going to be what day is May the 4th?
It's a Monday, I think. Monday.
Yeah, because it's going to be the 3rd. It's going to be a Friday. It's going to be the Clone Wars episode, and then 3 days after that is the 4th. So that's going to be the finale.
Yeah.
That's what Also, today is Hayden Christensen's birthday.
Yes, I saw on Twitter. How old is he? He looks fabulous. However old he is.
He's a good Anakin.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter before.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me feel old. I want to know when they're going to announce.
But you're like 20.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that weird? How it still makes me feel old. May the 4th.
Were you like 5 when Revenge of the Sith came out?
Basically. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I wonder at what point they're going to announce that Star Wars Celebration is canceled. I mean, they just canceled Comic-Con in San Diego.
Yeah.
So I wonder.
There's a few other cons I've heard that are getting canceled in. I mean, I don't blame the cons, honestly. I feel like this whole year is just like, yeah, we can't do this year. We just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, when does Celebration happen again?
Like, it's at the end of August. The end of August.
End of August?
Yeah, like the week of the...
They might probably still... Yeah, they'll probably cancel. If not, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
But who knows how this summer's going to do to things.
Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of... I mean, I don't... I feel like it's the kind of thing they have to cancel in advance to, like, get people their money back, and...
yeah.
Are the hotels at the host city even taking reservations? They were. I don't know if they stopped, but they're booked, like, a year in advance.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
Because like, as soon as people finish their con, they're like, okay, get ready for the next one.
Yeah. Like, as soon as they, like, announce the dates and release the tickets.
I think there's like 3 cons. There's one I go to, and then like Star Wars, and another one that I really want to like try to go to.
Yeah.
So that's hopefully in the future. I'll finally go to one of those. They'll probably announce some High Republic stuff too on May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
So we might finally get more information or something regarding
it's going to be in Anaheim. Sorry. Yes, Celebration was going to be in Anaheim, California.
Mm-hmm.
You missed everything, Winston. Everything. Hello.
Yeah, you missed it. Pretty much everything. Yeah. Right down to us and like celebrating Hayden Christensen's birthday.
We sang him happy birthday and everything. I did a dance.
Yeah, you missed her dancing.
Man, I did the plate dance.
And she's gonna edit it out of the stream, so you're not gonna.
You're never gonna see it again. JK.
Almost. You didn't miss everything.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to learn more about High Republic. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be a fun series.
Yeah. This was good.
Yeah, this made up for the rest of the season.
It's gonna be, like, I feel like I'm gonna have to like put Bad Batch and whatever episodes these were,
mm-hmm.
like the Ahsoka's arc, in season 6, and then like watch the season 6 episodes, and then watch the Mandalore episode.
Yeah, season 7 starts now.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just like season 6 or season 7. I'm like, watch Ahsoka's arc after Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Order. Watch the Bad Batch at some point.
Yeah,
and then watch season 6 where we have the Fives, and we have Yoda's little adventure, and then Siege of Mandalore.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a better paced out story than this season was paced out.
Yeah, it's just the last 2 arcs, like, I mean, the last arc I guess kind of sort of in a little bit of a teeny tiny way fits in with this, but yeah, otherwise everything just kind of seems like it's apart, like not connected.
It fits. It just felt like it could have been told better.
Could have been, yeah. Some changes need to be made, and I wonder if they had just started from scratch, as opposed to taking the episodes that were already done. Like, I don't know why they did that. Like, those episodes weren't, like, officially published, so why not rework it? Like...
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of lazy. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a budget, but
I mean, it's Disney. Why would you need a budget?
I don't know. Like I
It's
felt
basically
like,
the one thing like that's getting Disney money now these days is Clone Wars.
yeah. Didn't she say that she and Obi-Wan celebrated privately? Oh my god, you did.
She's an Obi-Nun, remember?
What did you say?
Obi-Nun.
Obi-Nun. Yes. You're gonna burn in hell. Satine and him never got married, and she is dead now. Exactly.
You planned for this.
Been planning for it for a long time. I was hoping for Kenobi. Bad Batch was a yummy appetizer. Ahsoka roaming is the salad you have to get through to appreciate.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like these are basically the appetizers before our real meal.
Oh man, I'm talking his real wife. I'm sure. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sure his wife was fine with that. They separated. They divorced. I think about a year or so ago. Not that I follow.
Okay.
Not that I check from time to time. I'm not like that.
It's like you and Hayden, you better hide.
Well, Hayden is married. He's got a daughter.
Yeah, he's got a kid.
Yeah. He's
got his Leia.
I think they're all married with kids. You mean a Padme, not a Leia. Oh, like a Leia, like his daughter. Okay.
Have you seen? Did you see the video, the Graham Norton interview had with Ewan McGregor? Have you?
It's Obi freaking Kenobi, that one.
Yeah, one was just like where he's like he chases down this kid who ran a stoplight. And like drives up next to him and rolls down his window.
Rolls down the window. He doesn't press the button. He rolls down the window like it's the 80s or something.
Yeah. And his kids are like, "Dad, please don't, please don't." And he starts yelling at the guy, but the guy he's yelling at is looking at him like, "That's Obi-Wan Kenobi." I'm getting yelled at.
Obi freaking Kenobi. For anybody who has not ever watched the Graham Norton show, you have to watch the Graham Norton show, especially like when like he interviews like the Star Wars people. And the Doctor Who people.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
funny. Really anyone, but they're all funny.
Yeah, he's a pretty good interviewer.
Yeah, he really knows how to get people to like chill and like let out their funny side and
yeah.
But the Star Wars ones and the Doctor Who ones are my favorite.
Yeah.
Graham Norton wrote a book.
Hmm?
Graham Norton wrote a book.
Oh yeah.
And not that I read it, I got it from my mom. It was like a mystery. But I thought that was cool that he did that. He's a cool guy. Not that we're talking about, not that we're turning this into the Graham Norton show, but I'm a fan. I think they actually filed for divorce. Not sure though. I thought it was official, but I could be wrong. Next week's episode is going to be awesome. The new Duel of the Fates is awesome too. They're going to face off.
Yeah. We're finally going to get Duel of the Fates that we didn't get in the last movie.
Yeah. I mean, Anakin's still not going to be in it. Well, at least not in that part.
It's like okay, fine. I'll trade Duel of Fates for no Anakin. Fair. But you tease me with Anakin and Duel of Fates, but then you don't give me either. It hurts.
Yep.
I was literally I don't know what I was watching, but I was like, oh, there was a video I was watching. It was basically like the scene from where Rey faces Palpatine,
mm-hmm.
but somebody basically edited in Photoshop where it was Anakin's Force Ghost instead of Rey facing Palpatine, and I was just like, it was. I mean, it wasn't perfectly made, but man, it just felt right. I don't know what it was, it just right watching that.
It's just one of those things I'll never understand. That like, how could they not put him in there?
Yeah.
It's just I just can't. I can't go down that rabbit hole.
We can't do this turn. So we can't do this turn.
It's so stupid. Okay.
There was okay. So there was I got a not really a request, but I got a reaction request. But it was something. It wasn't really something I felt that I could react to because it was
8 out of 10.
It was a small thing. But where was it? Hang on, just checking. There we go. Okay, it's called Star Wars Lost Fate. I figured I'd give it a shout out or something like that. If anybody wants to just go like, it's like a fan made game, but it's like it looks. It's just starting right now. Like they've literally just uploaded it. And I don't know if you can play it, but they've shown little teasers.
Oh, cool.
Made by hang on. Made by Converse Development.
Converse Development. I've not heard of it. I'll check it out.
Yeah, just basically like Star Wars Lost Fate, and then there should be like 2 little teasers. They're like 2 minutes long at least.
So it's kind of like not a fan film, but a fan game,
Yeah, kind of a fan game right now. It's not. Yeah, all they have is like some lightsaber stuff, some like AT-AT stuff, but no. It's very bare bones right now.
Okay.
But yeah, they're kind of starting. I thought I'd give it a shout out if I'm not gonna do a reaction to it.
Okay, yeah, cool. Well, we will all check it out.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. That's all I can think about for this stream.
Yeah, that's all I really got. But yeah, we have a lot to look forward to over the next few weeks. Not really weeks. What is it? 2 weeks?
Yeah, no.
Because this Friday,
2.5 weeks.
This Friday, next Friday, and then the Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks about. Oh my god!
And then it's done.
Electronic Arts will be calling them.
Yeah, EA. I'm worried about EA. It's always the thing. It's like LucasArts or whatever in charge of the Star Wars IP. It's like, you're gonna hunt them down.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, excuse me.
It's been a dry day.
Yeah, my allergy is just killing my voice, my mood. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got, folks. Thank you guys for, as always, hanging out, supporting us, chatting with us. Really appreciate it.
Always happy to be here.
Yes, we are happy to come together and spend this time with you and talk about our favorite things. We will be back next Sunday chatting about the next episode. In the meantime, we hope that everyone stays safe, stays well.
Take care. Keep yourself clean.
Mm-hmm.
Keep yourself safe.
Wash your hands. Wash your face. After you wash your hands. And, yeah. Wear masks.
No, during. Wash your hands. And
don't wash your face and then your hands. Just, yeah.
Alright. See you, everyone.
Alright, bye, guys. We'll see you all next week. Take care.